Welcome to my video. Do you like a charting program just like this one where you can do 100 different features, you can have 1,000 different colors, you can change your bars up to any color you want, you can have your background anything you want? The coolest thing about it is it's absolutely free. Be sure to check out the links in my description right away or after this video. Enjoy the video. What's going on, traders? It's Trade with Tyler here. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about trading with no emotion. We're going to be talking about exactly why this is so important and why you absolutely need to know this. Because if you do trade with emotion, you can guarantee to fail about 99% of the time. The only successful traders in the world trade with absolutely zero emotion. I'm going to explain why. I've got do's and don'ts here on my board. The first one for the do's, we're going to go over the do's first. This is what you need to do to trade with no emotion. And I'm going to show you exactly why. I'm going to show you exactly what not to do to trade with no emotion. So let's go ahead and go over what you're supposed to do first. Right? So the first thing is you need a trading plan and you need trading rules. Now, what does that mean exactly? That means you need to have a plan to enter and exit the trade every single time before you enter the trade ever. So do not enter a trade until you absolutely know where your exit point is, where your entry point is, where your stop loss is. You need to have every single thing knocked down to the very small point. That way it's like a business, not like you're gambling. Because if you want to gamble, you can go to the casino. Okay, and then the trading rules, basically you want to have a set of about 10, 20, 30, whatever, how many you need trading rules to make yourself follow. That way you don't do stupid things, like you don't take a big position size that you weren't supposed to, or you're not using the correct money management, or whatever the case may be. I'll go ahead and leave some good basic trading rules in the description. You can check that out there, and that's for anybody that wants to check that out. Now let's go ahead and go to the next one. We can see I have close losers immediately. Okay, that's one of the most important things. Close losers immediately. That means if your trade that you have planned starts going against you, close it. Save your money, protect your capital. The reason being is you always want to try to put yourself on house money. You do not want to risk your own capital, just like as if you're running your own business. You don't want to risk your own money. You want to get ahead of that profit curve. That way you can buy with that profit. That way it's risk-free. It works the same when you're trading. And then the next thing is you want to have confidence in your winners. You got to have confidence when your trade starts going in the right direction. Just like how when it goes against you, you cut it instantly. When it goes the right way and your plan is working out, don't take profits and get nervous. Let that thing ride. Go ahead and if you really need to, put a stop loss right at your entry point. That way, if it comes back, you're set. But you should never take profits early when your trades are going the right way like you had planned. That's very important. A lot of people, that's why they can't have a large profit. They don't have a large profit gap compared to their low profit gap, and they cut losers fast. Then it just doesn't work. You have to be able to let your winners ride while you're also cutting your losers immediately. And this works into your trading plan and trading rules. Obviously, the better plan, the better rules you have, it's going to be a lot more easier. Now, the next thing, you want to track every trade. Go ahead and do a spreadsheet, whatever you need to do. Write it down with your pencil. Every single time that you trade, your exit, your entry, the pattern you're trading, the setup, whatever the case may be, you need to keep track of this stuff. The reason being is that way you know exactly what's working and what's not at that time. And this doesn't mean you do this one time. You got to be doing this all the time, right? I've been trading 10 years now, over 10 years, and I still do this every few months. You cannot be trading in the dark. You have to know what's working because the market will change all the time. So the next thing is you want to make sure you feel good and feel positive. This might seem like an easy one, but you'd be surprised how many people and how many times I made this mistake of trading when you're in a bad mood or you're not feeling good or something's not right in your life. You got to fix that thing in your life, then come back to trading, because if you try to trade when you're pissed off, you're going to lose every single time. I promise you that. Now, the next thing, use money management, right? I'm sure you've heard that a couple times. Why is money management so important? Because if you think you're really right on this next trade and you go in huge, it goes against you. Well, now you have to gain double that amount to get that back. So don't make dumb decisions like that. Use the same lot sizes every single trade. Do not go over your specified trade amount. That's what using money management is. You do not want to waste your capital and always try to put yourself In-house money, always put yourself risk-free. That's so important because if you risk your own capital, you lose your own capital, you're going nowhere, okay? You're going nowhere. Now let's go ahead and get into the don'ts, what not to do. Hope, this is the biggest one. I'm sure you've entered a trade and you go, I hope I'm right, I hope I'm right, I think I'm right. That is the worst thing you can do. You might as well just close the laptop, go home, and just stop because it's not going to work. If you hope on something, you're not trading, you're not doing it the right way. You might as well go to the casino. I guarantee you at the casino, you're going to win more than you will trading by using hope, okay? That's a bad word. Don't use hope when you're trading. If you ever hear yourself say that, take the day off, right? If you hear yourself say, I hope I'm going to be right this time, or whatever, don't trade that day. Don't trade. Another thing is I hear a lot of people say, yeah, add to your losers. That way you get it cheaper. You can average down. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's for idiots. I'm sorry if you do that, but I'm not calling you an idiot. But in my opinion, if you add to your losers, you are a loser because, like I said, you need to close your losers immediately. Do not lose your capital. Do not lose your capital, people. Another thing, trading in a bad mood, feeling negative, kind of like what we talked about up here. Don't trade if you're feeling negative. If there's something in your life not feeling right, if you're not feeling good, you didn't sleep the night before, you didn't eat the day before, do not come in to the next day thinking you're going to win some trades because you're going to lose. Sorry to say it. Don't trade when you have no plan. Okay, if you do not have a plan to enter and exit at a specific point every single time, and you're just doing random, that's not going to work. So don't do that because it's like a business. Do you think people that run successful businesses just randomly go and hope that they make it right trade? No, they have everything specific, everything specified, perfect entry, exit, how much I can lose at this point, how much do I need, how much whatever, okay? And then the last thing is people who are trading for fun. Okay, now I'm going to say this. You can trade for fun, go ahead, but you're going to lose 99% of the time. The only way that you're going to win in trading is if you trade seriously as a business. If you take it as a business, you need to have a plan, you need to have exit, entry, you need to know how much you can lose, just like a business would do. Because a business can't just go out and spend all their money on something and hope they're right, they're going to fail, right? Unless they get extremely lucky. Obviously, there's that luck factor. Do you want to rely on a luck factor? I don't. So again, trading for fun, not a good idea. Now, I hope you guys can take this in and understand how important this is. Again, if you want to check out the trading rules that I have in the below, I put some basic ones down there, but obviously make your trading rules to whatever you feel is right. That's most important. That way you can get the best trade every single time, and you don't have to worry about using your emotions, because when you get scared and you feel like you're not right, that's when you lose every time. So I hope this video helped you. If it did, please be sure to like and share with your friends. I really appreciate that on Facebook, StockTwits, and Twitter. And also make sure to subscribe if you want more videos just like this one. Click that notification bell. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one.